din dito parang ano eh, no? Parang design. Alright, 45, 2 minutes. Hassle pag walang ano, Grabe. Tagal nila ako. Just buying time. With 43.
Start na natin.
Oo nga. Cut. 2 minutes. Nandiyan si Pedro, diba? Siya kaya pa-host ko. Saan kaya si Pedro, no?
Iyan muna.
Pero papalagaya siya kung siya yung host, si Pedro.
Palagyan.
Palagyan eh. Ipakilala ko na lang agad.
Sabihin na lang natin, papalagyan.
Oo.
Diyan ba? Saan na ba?
Wala mo dito sa labas. Introduce na natin si Ian. Wala na lang host.
Ha?
Wala na lang host. Mamaya na lang kung pag may dumating.
Alright, start na.
Alright. Vlad. Yo. Yo, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the show. And to kickstart everything, we will introduce you to our first comedian. He's a very deep and special guy. He looks like a murderer, but he haven't killed anyone yet. He is not wanted in any country. He is our friend. He is the man, the guy, Ian!
Let's go! One, two, three, let's go!
Yeah. Torch? Flashlight? Torch?
It's already bright.
Hi everybody! I'm going first. But anyway, going first. So, out of respect for Saint Valentine, who's coming tomorrow, I'm going to do a set about human attraction tonight. Human attraction, so pheromones and all that jazz. I'm sure you know a little bit about that already. So strap yourself in or on, whatever you prefer. And before I begin, I'm just going to sort of, Ace and King already explained it. Comedians sort of love a bit of noise, a little bit of feedback, a little bit of interaction. We're a bit far away from the audience, so don't feel ashamed of shouting out. And I've got a few cheat notes for that. So when I say the phrase, but there's never a dull moment in general, I want you guys to clap it up and shout and go wild. I want you to erupt like Mount Canleon, which erupted in 2021 in the Philippines, but there were no deaths. So we'll do a practice run, okay? So, but there's never a dull moment in General Luna. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so here we go. It's been a big week for me, big 2 weeks actually, since the last Thursday Giggles. My wife and I are expecting a child to make a serious accusation against me. I know, right? Serious stuff. So we're convinced we can beat it to death this time. I learned my lesson from the last time, no witness, no crime. But there's never a dull moment in General Luna. Right. Okay, testing. Yeah, so I got a little bit of a shock this week from the cleaning lady in my homestay. Told me that I had the legs of a dancer. And I had to reassure myself that until the police find the rest of the body, I should be okay. So I disposed of the legs and yeah, so far so good. And there's never a dull moment in General Luna. Alright, what an audience. What an audience. So I learned a valuable lesson this week in Chicago. I found that the best part of having a prostitute die on you is you don't have to pay for the second hour. Yeah. Some of it's going to be a little dark. And, you know, but it's not all peaches and cream. Obviously, I've had to dispose of now 2 bodies and a pair of legs. One was a bit small. Now, in other news this week, my friends were quite shocked when I told them that my penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records. But to be fair, the librarian was even more shocked and threatened to revoke my library card, so I removed my penis from the Guinness Book of World Records. Last week was, I don't know if any surfers in the audience, probably, statistically. So yeah, so I went out for a sunset session at Stimpy's, maybe about a week and a half ago. It was quite a big day. And there was just 2 of us, me and 2 Israeli guys, and one of the Israeli guys took off off the peak, and I thought he made it. Then he eventually paddled back, and he goes, "Man, I was held down for almost 15 seconds." And I said, "Bro, now you know what the Palestinians feel like. You know, it's 50 years, man." Not the best work. Not the best work. So yeah, but he had a good sense of humour, just like you guys, good sense of humour, and he seemed to shake it off. Not sure if it was an oil shake or a mango shake. But anyway, he shook it off. And there's never a dull moment in General Luna. Yeah. And I told him, come on, bro. Palestinians are just Israelis with a good tan. And he really appreciated that wisdom. He said, well, I saw him the next day and he was covered in zinc, so a bit like Braveheart. So I'm Australian, you might be able to tell that, and it is a bit hard at the moment with what's happening in the Middle East because there's a lot of Jewish people in Australia and a lot of Middle Eastern people also. And so Gaza is very polarising. And I kind of look at, you know, these successful people like Jerry Seinfeld, for example, Jewish people in the US, and think maybe they could be doing more. I don't know if you know this, but Jerry Seinfeld owns 150 cars. 150 cars. I mean, how many Palestinians could he relocate for the same amount of money, is what I want to say. And I put my money where my mouth is. I adopted 3 Palestinians. They live with me down at Canaway near Cloud9. And I know what you're thinking, but there's no important increase in rape cases this week. Admittedly, bombings are up 300%, but that could just be completely coincidental. Meth labs have been known to blow up, but that's more the Chinese. So yeah, so that's it. That's the end of the racial stereotyping for me. One more. So apart from this Swedish girl I dated. So I dated a girl in Australia a few years back. Her name was Fanny, which is quite hilarious in Australia because in America, you know, Fanny is asked, but in Australia it means vagina, right? And so I dated vagina for a few months. And one night she told me an experience in a famous nightclub called Bergen. Does everyone know Bergen? Anyone been? Anyone managed to get into Bergen? It's very strict policy. Very strict policy, right? Anyway, so Fanny told me she went there with 2 of her Swedish friends, right? And they're all pretty hot, blonde, 25, hot. And the bouncer said, "You're the only one that can come in, and only if you take your clothes off and basically just go in your lingerie." And her friends were pretty cool, and they went, "Yeah, we'll take your dress." So she went in, right? Anyway, so she had a couple of drinks and went for a dance, and a couple of hours later she needed to go to the bathroom, and the line at the ladies' toilets was like super, super long, and you know what it's like, you can be a Harana on a Saturday night. And being a problem solver, Fanny went to the male toilets, and to her surprise, she walked straight in, opened her cubicle. But in the cubicle with a German guy getting fisted. Now this is a true story, getting fisted, and he was like, 9, 9, and closed the door. So she closed the door. But being a nursing student, she was a little bit concerned. And when she walked out, there was a line of guys waiting to fist this guy, right? It's a pretty racy club. So anyway, she went to the bouncer, found a bouncer, came back and said, look, there's a guy getting fisted. And by the time she came back, the guy was actually taken out in a body bag, so fisted to death. So next time, you know, it's a Monday morning and someone says, did you have a big weekend? Spare a thought for this guy, right? Like, that's a big, fisted to death is a big weekend. Your weekend was probably not quite as big. Now, speaking of fisted to death, you really don't see a lot of 200 pesos notes in circulation anymore. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. It's hundreds and thousands, but never a 200. Yeah, I mean, 200s, I would say, is as rare as university degrees amongst surf instructors. What isn't rare, obviously, is chlamydia, according to a doctor I know. You know, it seems like a bit of a rite of passage to pass on your surfing skills in an STD as opposed to 18th century French philosophy. Speaking of toolboxes, there's a few things that really kind of break my heart. What's left of it after Fanny left. Yeah, it's kind of the dogs here. You know, you see a lot of healthy dogs, but every now and then you see that three-legged kind of limping dog, and it is pretty painful to watch. And you know, I thought maybe like the solution is to combine the two things that Filipinos really like, right? So betting on sports, and I thought maybe do some sort of special Olympics for dogs. You know, like obviously the three-legged race would be the main event, but there'd be other races, and you know, like you do kind of, the winner would get some medical bills, paid to fix the lame legs. Obviously some might just want to get their tits done, like the lady boys here. Second prize would obviously be a romantic getaway, so you can take their bitch and not fuck them on the side of the road in front of a whole bunch of gawking strangers. Third prize, shampoo and a blow dry. Yeah, but there's never a dull moment in General Luna. Are we dark enough? No, this thing, is that dark enough? Let's go. Yeah, so I was surfing the other day and with a guy called Lestar. He might be here. Lestar, any Lestars in here? No, they're all think they're stars. Anyway, and I just overheard a conversation that one of his prize chickens got killed in a cockfight, and I sort of said, bro, like, who's going to notice one less cock in Chagall? I mean, it's like half the women here have cocks, so you know, it's not such a big deal. He didn't really get my Australian sense of humour. Maybe nobody does. And it's never a dull moment in General Luna. All right, still there. Yeah, and just finally, you know, my highlight was probably like a lady boy offered to take me to Paris, and I thought, fuck, they must be doing well, you know. It's not pretty expensive to have like everything, transportation, food, accommodation. But then I found out she actually just meant Paris, like that's beef soup, you know, for 80 pesos. So that was a little bit of a letdown. Guys, you've been an amazing audience. Thanks, that's my time. Am I staying? Am I going? Am I staying?
You're not going. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going.
Can you please stay?
Can I sit down?
So,
Take a mic.
sorry, go on. So,
This is where I get roasted, I think. Is this where I get roasted?
So, Ian, tell us something about yourself. How was your 2 weeks in the island?
I think I've just told you, like,
haven't
you know,
seen you
7
for a
minutes about myself. Is there anything else? Is there any other secrets I've got?
We're just buying time.
Yeah, right.
We have an audience right here who has a question for you.
Any questions?
Any one of you, a random question for Ian?
Random
What a
question.
question.
Exactly.
It's
What?
called back time.
That's a statement, not a question. But yeah, no, I'm not German. I've never been there. I did live in Berlin for a while, but
It's a
yeah.
statement.
Berghain. Yeah.
It's a back.
Have you been there?
No, I don't want to stand in the queue. I heard stories.
Heard stories.
What's your story?
Is it good?
Mind
is it
share?
good? Another fisting story?
Double fisting.
Or worse?
Double
Worse?
fisting. Triple fisting.
Never been to Germany to experience, huh?
Ooh, you have to go to Germany to experience.
Yeah, German
But
experience.
this guy.
No, I
wants
like
to
I lived in
experience-
Berlin for 4 months. I really love Berlin, but yeah, that was a bit confronting. And Berlin, I mean, yeah, Germans are sort of known for being a bit extreme in some areas.
But this is just the first time we saw your fisting passion.
No, it's not a fair. Look, to be honest, I never told anyone this story, so I can't believe I told a live audience. But you guys took it really well.
What you said?
So did he.
So did he.
Well, he died for it. He died for his passion. I mean, I think that's commitment. It is commitment. Oh, there's Cap. There's our host.
Exactly. Well, Ian, thank you for.
Thank you. You've been great producers, hosts, audience. Thank you.
Thank you for opening the show.
No worries.
And enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
Thank
give
you.
it up
Thank
for
you.
Ian. And we are going to introduce you to our lovely host of the evening. She is the most beautiful Russian girl that you could ever meet.
No.
I was
She
laughing
will
at
kick
most of
your
those.
ass.
I was laughing at most of those.
And her name is Kat.
Yeah, I went a bit darker than normal.
I don't think the audience is ready for dark, but that's my kind of humor.
Yeah, right.
Mr. Ian, can you
Oh,
please
shit.
give back the microphone?
No.
Thank you. Oh, wow. It was right on a spot. I didn't expect. I hoped I was late, so I don't need to be here on the stage. But guys, I got you. No, I got you. Why not? Let me try it out. How are you guys? Yay! Unfortunately, I cannot see all of your beautiful faces. But can we scream couple of countries? Who is from which place around the world? Please shout. Germany. Spain. Canada. UK, okay, cool. Japan. Oh, nice. Wow, that's cool. Okay, guys, you take notes. Generate Australia. Beautiful. All right. Can you guys give me an update? What's going on? Are we? Did we have performers already, or the first one is just about to come? Pedro is the next.
Hey, wait, tell us something about yourself, the host of the evening.
Yeah.
What would you like to know? Let me ask the.
It's Valentine's Day. What's your
Tomorrow.
What's so special?
Yeah, what's your plan?
Oof. I wish I was a cheesy person, and I wish I was like more romantic in those for all of these occasions, but I'm unfortunately not. So I don't do. I mean, I can do something special, but it's never, a priority, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, Philip.
Did you hear that, Philip?
No, he's pretending that he is not listening, which is good.
Nothing special.
No, huh? Pedro.
Yeah.
What about Pedro? Pedro, are you ready? Where are you? Pedrito? Hey, my darling, please come over the stage. Guys, give a great and loud round of applause for this amazing, kind soul.
I called you, you called me, eh? I called you, you called me.
Yes, and I did. I keep my promises. Let me give you the little microphone. Little midget microphone.
Yes.
Okay. Should I put it here?
Wow, this is the most unprepared I am. I don't know why. We were just talking about how unprepared I am, and I always go to the stage thinking, I don't know if I have something. Because I'm not here to make you laugh, but I just thought maybe I can show you how to laugh. So, thank you everyone for showing up. Good crowd again tonight. We're Full House Season 2. We started from just friends, meeting again after a couple of years, and then we realized, let's make something. Let's make the island laugh. Because where everyone is so serious about surfing, doing business, I'm like, come on, laughing is free, right? So we gotta do something about it. Lucky enough, these two mushroom just pop out in my life, and Local Lab is here for us to support. So thank you again for joining Thursday Giggles tonight. And Katya, thanks for opening, because that's actually my topic tonight. And since we are aware now who's around, traveling, who's who, and we all know that in the island, we mix up everyone here being comfortable. That's my skill. So I pay attention, living here for the past 8 years. There's different types of driver. And sometimes it depends where they're from. And I really pay attention, it got my nerve this morning. But I said, instead of me being so aggressive about it, good thing that it was Thursday Giggle today, so I'll just throw my shit feeling today about it. I was driving with my sister, trying to find some turon for some snack for the afternoon. One guy just wanna take over from the other side and almost, hit us. And I was like, no. You don't do that in front of me. I turn around. I tried to catch the guy like a superhero. I thought I can change my day by catching him, but I'm like, what is this, I'm just wasting my energy. But one thing I really learned is also what I can think forward about it, and not just something but in my mind is like, it's really dangerous. And Philippines is one of the hardest country in Southeast Asia to invest your health. And you know that. We don't have a hospital here in the island, so please take care. Be a driver for the island and not a driver for your country. It's different way of island, because you end up in the hospital and it's like a casino. You go to a casino to lose money. So don't go to the hospital because it will wash away your money. And they love it. Like, how small wound? 5,000 peso. Oh, you got some cut? Make it 10,000 peso. Oh, by the way, I ripped you for 10,000. Oh, here's the prescription. And you're gonna go to the pharmacy and you're like, hey, you're like dead as fuck and like, can I get this medicine? And you're like, what? More money coming out of my pocket out of what? Driving like a maniac. It's fun though, especially when you're drunk. Especially when you wake up in the bed in the hospital and you realize, I'm still alive. Let's go again. So that's my skit today, Again, I came not prepared. But please, be prepared. Because you know how you're going to end up. Remember, the hospital is like a casino. It's going to rip you up. Thank you for tonight.
Oh, it's fast.
Yeah, tonight I make it faster. It's a different taste tonight, bro.
They're driving too fast.
You know why? I had to drive fast because I live now in Tawin. And normally, I have my original skit. But a friend of mine messaged me today, oh, Pedro, we're coming tonight, and I'm going to bring the whole family. I'm like, okay, change of plan. I was going darker and deeper because last week was about BBC. And I said to my colleagues here, my friends, I'm going to expose A and C. And then Ian was talking about, something we fight in Muay Thai, in the bed, or in the dark room. But I'm like, no, let's be wholesome today.
What's ANC again?
It's for next week. I want to honor the family.
But tell us something about your week, man. We haven't seen you for a while. You're doing, Pedro, by the way, is hosting this journal club in the island.
Thank you.
Tell us, what kind of dark shit do you write in your journal?
Oh man, you have to come to my room. You'll see what you're gonna find.
It's not an invitation.
It's like that, bro. Yeah, it is. Always welcome, bro. I drive fast though.
Oh, relax. Anyone from the crowd who has a question for...
Make it a proper question like can grill me. Last time I had this was a personal question.
Let's connect with each other. No? Sure?
Maybe my friend Shane can say something about this. We met in Paris one time, have a reunion, and then we got some tons of events and sick party.
This guy parties. I can say that. I can vouch.
It doesn't look like tonight. I haven't been out, guys. I haven't because I've been driving around, taking care of my family, taking care of.
Date this Valentine?
Ooh, I haven't thought about it. I'm available though. Oh, someone messaged me actually.
Oh,
yes, Vivi, this is my opportunity.
What's your reply?
Wow, thank you for thinking about me.
Yes. We need more about you.
Well, I just updated her how my week was, like what you're asking me tonight. I have to be honest, you know. If I'm gonna offer myself out there, I gotta bring my heart.
You always offer your...
Yeah, because we're gonna drive fast, bro.
Oh.
We gotta catch up. I'm 34, and I'm seeing myself in my 40s and 50s. I gotta grow some, you know, little Pedro.
Little Pedro.
You gotta teach them how
Que bueno, hermano, eh?
Yeah. You teach them how to pickpocket.
In the island, bro, they will learn their own. I'm fucking broke, so I'm gonna like, go kids, go outside, you know? Drive fast and
Pickpocket
make...
while surfing.
Huh?
Pickpocket while surfing.
Ooh, that's a skill, bro. I gotta learn it first. Then I'll teach my kids and I'll let you know.
All right,
Alright, there
guys,
you go now.
give it up for the man, Pedro.
Pedro! Guys, it's an open mic. Anybody can join.
Yeah, so.
Oh, no way. Is it his first time?
He's performing.
Okay, but first time. How are you? Wait. How are you doing now? Is your level up or more down? I want to hear it. Hey, please, guys, relax. It's a nice, chill Thursday evening. We are here to have fun, to watch beautiful fellow comedians, to try their best for already not the first time, and we have a couple of people who will be performing on the stage, if I'm not mistaken, for the very first time. Is it true, Soul? Yes. Okay. So that's my brother Soul. Soul, come here. Let me introduce you to this wonderful crowd. Please, come on. Clap your hands. Yay, Solito.
The mic. I need this.
Yes. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Uy, mamaya, that comes later. Diba? I have something to tell you guys. I am really fucking horny all the time. Guys, I want to do a little bit of crowd work with you. I need full participation. Guys, if you're horny tonight, I want to get a oh yeah. Guys, if you're horny tonight, I need a chupapi muñeño. Pwede. So yeah, I have always been fucking horny, and I think it stems from when when I was younger. Everything I'm gonna tell you is true, so please don't judge me too much at the end of this set. I had my first orgasm when I was 5 years old. What the fuck? What the fuck? 5 years old? How is that possible? I mean, you know, biologically, how is that possible? So you must be thinking, how good was your uncle's dick? It's a joke, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It was my dad. No, actually, I had a trademark 3-point process. I'm going to show you exactly how I did. You can't get an erection as a 5-year-old, but this is what you can do, and follow along for instructions. You take your hand, you're going to put it right here, you're going to find the base of the shaft, and you're going to lean, lying down on the floor, and you're going to massage. And eventually, boop, the magic happens. Now, as a 5-year-old, you don't really register what's happening. You don't understand about dopamine. You don't understand about this feeling. You just go, this feels fucking good. So every day, this was my pursuit. Every day. We would be in school, And they would be taking attendance. And the great thing about school, oh, dude, everything. Chairs were the best because they'd be the perfect angle just here, and you could get it right at the shaft. So it would be like, Sally, present. Rachel, present. Saul, present. Then we would go to PE. We would do physical education. Everyone's running around. It would just be me on the ground, just gyrating, man. And I loved it, but it definitely fucked me up for a long time. So skip forward, right? Skip forward in life. Skip forward to the beautiful post-pubescent days, 14 years old. The problem is you start meeting girls, you start having a bit of sexual excitement, but unfortunately this motion is meaningless to me. My whole life I've been doing the trademark 3-point process. So what am I gonna do? And unfortunately, I could never get an erection. I had teenage erectile dysfunction. Every time I tried, it would never work. And I was always craving for the pussy, for the punani. And then there was one girl. I will call her Megan for anonymous reasons. And Megan had 2 things that I needed. A pulse and a pussy. Woo! That's all we need, guys. That's all we need. So I remember I go to one party with Megan. We start getting drunk. We tried fooling around before, but nothing would work. I couldn't get the action to work. It was pointless. And then finally, we're in the bed. We get away from everyone. She's got a skirt on. She opens her legs. She pulls down my trousers. And she starts rubbing. Oh, magic. Magic, finally. Finally. Something's happening. There's movement. I don't need pressure. I don't need to gyrate on a chair. Finally, I'm getting an erection. This is a beautiful moment. And then, just to ruin everything, just as this beautiful moment is happening, I hear my friends, Saul, where are you? Saul, Megan, fuck, why are you doing this? And we wanted to keep it a secret. So I don't know why we did that. So I immediately roll off the bed and she pretends to be asleep. My friend opens the door and he sees Megan lying on the bed, legs slightly ajar, and going, well, I know Saul must be in here. And so his name is James. He's like, well, there's only one place he can be. So he looks under the bed and he can see me with my trousers by my ankles, with my itty bitty erection, boing, just looking over going, shh. And then he comes up and goes, what are you guys doing? And then my friend, she obviously gets up. She goes, okay, I get up, I pull up my trousers, we all have a laugh about this. Now the thing is, this story really requires context. Because if you say this story incorrectly, it comes off very differently. So let's skip forward 5 years, and it's Megan's 21st birthday. And all of her family are there, her parents, her grandparents, her cousins, her aunt, everything. Wonderful restaurant in West London. And of course, the speech comes from my friend James, who caught us in the room. And so I'm now gonna be James presenting that speech for Megan's 21st. And of course, we cannot talk about Megan if not talking about boys, one of which in particular is with us today, Saul. And suddenly, all the attention turns to me. Ah, fuck. And there's quite a few stories I haven't told you today that could have been brought up. And then James proceeds to tell the story I just told you. And I remember one time at a party where we thought, where is Saul and Megan? And then I open the door and I see Megan lying on the bed, passed out. And then I think, where is Saul? And then I look under the bed and I see Saul with his trousers by his ankles, turning to me going, shh. Now, if you hear that without any context, it sounds very questionable. And suddenly the whole family turned to me. And you can feel the collective shame in the whole room. And I thought, fuck, get me out of here. And so I go to the toilet, I go for a pee, and then as I'm at the urinal, there's 2 urinals. Megan's dad comes into the urinal, and he stands next to me, and there's a palpable silence. I mean, what do you say? Yeah, nice. I stand there, I'm like, I have to say something, even for urinal chat, this is incredibly uncomfortable. And so all I can say is, I'm so sorry about that. And he just goes, never talk to me again. And I just think, fuck. But then it reminded me that despite this experience, it took me back to a time where I finally got my first erection. Thank you, guys. All of that was true. What the fuck?
Your talent died. It's been a while since we talked about this. You performing finally.
Yeah, I know. It's been months, dude. I always put it off, so yeah.
Beautiful. Can you introduce a little about yourself?
Yeah. Hello.
Soul,
Different people. Some of you might know me. I'm Saul. I've been here for 5 months. I work at Lamari, so if any of you want to come get some delicious food, then come to Lamari. Also, that's where Pedro does Journal Club at the moment. So it's a beautiful space, it's a very invigorating space. So do support, that's the great thing about these community events. So yeah, come swing by, guys.
You have drugs there.
We have plenty of drugs.
All right.
Is that all that matters for you? You got drugs? You got fisting?
So now, give us an update. How's your erection now?
My erection's great, but unfortunately it is only for one person. Is she here tonight? Because I can't say something.
Megan. Is that Megan?
She is, yes! So, okay, 2 months ago, I met a very wonderful woman called Bea, who is now over there. But we had to do long distance. It was a 2-week whirlwind,
Please
and
come up on stage and show us.
Bea!
Show us how you do it. You have to prove it. This is the new that.
I showed them one technique, you should.
Prove it there.
He's got a look in his eye right now. But yeah, and now after 2 months, Bayer is back, so now we can finally be together. So for the last 4 days, I've shut myself off from everyone, and we've been gyrating, so it's been fantastic.
Yeah, just one question. If you would give us a review, is it a 5-star so far? Satisfied?
Or is she gone?
5-star, yes.
5 stars, let's go!
So,
Is that 5?
You've come a long way.
Yes, I have, and I've come a lot and recently, so.
Is she Filipina? Is she Filipina?
Yeah, she's Filipino.
All right. Are you putting up extra soy sauce there when you do it, or?
What? Uy! Uy!
Much power for my question. Oh, pickpocket!
Yes.
Pickpocket!
Be careful.
This is a pickpocket, Pedro.
So
It's
this is actually an intervention for you.
This is a moment. Yes. The power of the erection.
All right, guys, we're just gonna continue the show. Give it up for so good, man. That's so good.
Thank you, dude. Oh yeah, I'm wearing the mic. Yes, okay.
Sort this thing out.
Just stay.
Who is next? Who is next? Are we gonna do it without microphone? Yeah?
Please.
it's Liz, but
We'll check out first what's going on.
yeah, can we like have a 5-minute break?
Yes, sure. Let's do it. Yeah, give me the mic. Guys, we're gonna check for how long is this, and if we can sort it out within a moment. So just bear with us, please. I don't know if I'm holding a mic.
Give us a
I
few
hope that
minutes.
you hear me better. What we can do? No, but let's just give it a couple of minutes. They're gonna check, and then depending on the updates, we'll make a decision.
Update is no more gasoline.
It's
No
like
more
karaoke,
gasoline.
guys. Interlude moment.
Do we have more gasoline?
You can do the lights with the phone and we're gonna do
Yeah, we do. Damn. But it's nice that it ended at after Souls. Yeah.
How did you guys do it? I was
Same. We just went on with it.
Lights, candles.
Candles.
Do they have candles and lights? No problem.
But I'm happy it didn't happen while Soul was performing.
No, it's perfect. But it's now in the
Right.
intermission check.
God damn, Sharelko.
But they say that they don't know.
You don't know what's happening. Dude, Soul was good.
Don't worry, guys.
Damn.
They're buying gas.
Did you read my message?
Yeah, just now.
What the fuck, Jens?
They're occupied.
Yeah, sorry.
Get your drinks, get your drinks.
Want some drinks?
No, I'm actually sick, bro.
Sick right now?
Yeah, I just came for like energy and to see how I feel in the moment, in real time. But I woke up this morning with fucking blocked nose, sneezing the whole time. I did nose sprays now just to see if I can clear myself out, but I still sound like something's weird.
You're not gonna perform. You're
So
gonna
far,
feel
no.
it.
But if I like something
Feel it?
happens, I will. But I want to. I have some material. What do you think now?
I think I'm just happy it ended after Soul's performance, not in the middle,
It's the perfect ending.
right?
Yeah, that's nice. That's the
But it
best.
sucks for the people, man. I mean, they're here.
What, they ran out of gas for generator. The generator's cool. Because I know it's been quite a while now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since 5:36 o'clock. How are you?
Good, good.
Yeah?
It's just such a bummer. Because I
Did you
feel
guys
like
end up
the
chilling last night?
no. I just end up at home.
I was so fucking down. I've
Yeah, me
evidence.
too, yeah.
You said
It's
7
alright.
o'clock. I'll be home at 7. I was like, okay, I'm up.
You want? Oh yes. We're not gonna tell anyone, right?
It's a Ramco.
Ramco.
It's Ramco week.
Ramco. Okay. You know that this is a space not just for some of our in-house or resident comedians to perform, but it's also a space for any one of you who is feeling funky, feeling kinky, feeling like being on a spotlight, in a spotlight. You can come here on the stage and share with us a joke, a life story. If you have any erection problems, you can also say it on that stage very easily. We'll all support. And one of these people who very spontaneously, under some peer pressure of her friends, last week, well, 2 weeks ago when we had our previous show, she decided to come on the stage, and out of nowhere, she fucking been pretty much the best comedian of the night. It was so fresh, so cool, so different, and I want you to all give a round of applause for the Liz!
Let's go.
Even though she's been on the stage before, that's her first official OG comedy night stand-up.
Alright. What an introduction, right?
Oh, wow! What an introduction. Fuck. Whew. Well, yeah. No. It's part of the look.
You want to take it off?
Oh, that's what he said. Wow, I don't know, man. I mean, after the run out and after Soul, that's hard to follow. Well, anyway, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Liz. I'm Filipina, born and raised in the Philippines. I speak Visayan, Tagalog, Filipino, and English. Who's Visayan here? Hey, okay. There's a few. So, fuck, I don't know where to start. Jeez, so much pressure. You don't want to know. Let me get my notes. But anyway, it's February 13th, just before the Valentine's Day. Who's single here, by the way? May I see the hands? Oh, there's very few. Oh. Men and women. I go both ways. I want to know. Raise your hands and your feet. Now. Okay. Well, let me put my notes up. Where? Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for staying. A lot of people left, which is good because less embarrassment. I want to know also who's virgin here. That's questionable too. Okay, well, different question then. Do you definitely not sold? No, you cannot lie from me. Bea, is he? At the back. Yeah, I gotta work on that. So, do you guys remember when you lost your virginity? Yes. Ah, spicy. Lost is such an interesting word because why lost? You know, like, I mean, it makes sense, lost, because, you know, usually we lose it when we're on our teenage years. We're young and naive. We go on a party, you know, we get drunk, and then suddenly, boom, you go home and you're like, oh, fuck, I just lost my virginity. I don't know where it's, you know, where I left it. But that's the interesting thing about English words, you know. English is not my first language. So, yeah, I wonder why lost and why not give, you know, like, oh, I'm so madly in love with you. Can you know, please take my hymen, you know, like, why not given, right? So anyway, mine was stolen. Oh, no, I thought I was going to be, well, you know, not too early in the career to trauma dump. But I love trauma dumping. Yeah, we do. Makes us funny. But, well, speaking of trauma, you know, at least that kind of like, you know, lessen the probability of me trauma dumping on dates. So I've been single for over a year now. Thanks. Doesn't mean I didn't go through relationship problems. So after 5 years, you know, after I came back to the streets, I meant to the market. Not streets. So when I came back to the market, there was a new word called situationship. So I was like, fuck, I never went through that. It was either I'm in a relationship or I ghosted the guys after. Well, no, I've been ghosted too. So yeah, I was like, fuck, situationship is such an interesting thing. You know, you're not in a relationship, you're technically free to go around, but you go home sometimes and you think about it and I'm like, fuck, you know. You go through relationship problems. All right, it's 2024, 2025. Why not? So yeah.
It's still funny.
Situationship. So after that, I was like, fuck this shit. I tried this new thing called hubbies. So I'm like, I'm not going through this shit. I'm like, situationship is not my thing. Can I use this? Where was I? So I tried Muay Thai as a hobby, you know, for safety purposes. Speaking of safety, there was so many things that's going around in Ireland, and as a woman, you know, I don't know if you guys know, 1 out of 3 women go through SA, sexual assault. So that's a lot. That's a big number. Yeah, sexual assault. If you guys didn't hear about that and you don't know about that, that's what women go through sometimes. So speaking of safety, I was like, look, I have a 15-year-old sister. She was 13 then when I thought about it. I was like, look, no one in the family is gonna come to her and do the talk, because I came from a very conservative background. We don't talk about sex. We don't talk about, it's all about celibacy, which I've been practicing for 1.5 day. Well, progress is a progress. Come on. Let me close this. So I was like, okay. I sat we were laying down with my sister, and I was like, look, we gotta have this talk. My grandma, my mom is not gonna talk about it. It's gotta be the well-traveled, smart, older sister. So I was like, look, you're 13 now, you're gonna have the urge. And she's like, what? the urge. I've been there before. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, puberty and all that. So I said, you're gonna feel things. You're gonna wanna do things with the guys. She's like, no, I'm not interested in that. And I was like, oh, well, women, if you are. She's like, what? I'm like, okay, yeah. If you've not thought about that topic, then good. But anyway, if this is something that you would wanna, you know, put your situation in, at least you have a little bit of an idea. So she's like, okay, whatever. I'm like, fuck, this girl. She's like, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have a boyfriend. I'm like, she must be so fucking traumatized watching me go through these men. And I'm like, and watch me become a mother. So she's like, no, I'm not going to be a mother. I'm not going to have a boyfriend. I was like, doesn't matter. We got to have this talk. So she's like, okay, whatever. So I sat her down and I said, do you know what STD is? Kabalo ba kaon sa STD? She's like, huh? STD? She's like, yeah. I was like, fuck, someone finally in the family is smarter than me. She's only 13 and she knows what fucking STD is. So I said, okay, what is an STD? Unsa may STD be? And she's like, you know, when you don't move. I was like, what the? Come on, I was like, girl, can you tell me what the STD? You know when you don't move, STD. Like, just when I thought my sister was way ahead of me, she said, steady. Well, that's another option to not get STD. Keep your legs closed, steady. But yeah, anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you, guys. I was short. Thank you.
Liz.
Yeah.
Steady, Liz.
Yeah, steady. Keep steady.
Steady right now.
I'm trying.
Steady with a
Boyfriend?
No, not yet.
What's your plan for Valentine's?
Ooh, I have work. I have work on Valentine's Day.
You have work?
Yeah.
What work?
So, what work? I have some availability if any one of you wants to book. That's true.
I bought it live.
All right, Pedro. I'll put you in the priority list. No. I do a bit of producing around the island, and we're filming some places tomorrow. So we're gonna go in Santiago to film the Valentine's evening.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and judge the couples.
And guys, this is just Liz's second set, so give it up for Liz.
Thank you. A bit louder. I dreamt of this career. Yes.
Back to your host, Kat.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh shit. Who's next?
I'm going next.
You're not going next. Okay. All right. Wow, Liz, that was awesome. Wow. She told us last time that recently she's been trying to do like things for the first time in her life, and being on a stage doing a stand-up comedy was that bucket list thing. So yeah, that's just a little fun fact about this, if you wanted to know. By the way, since today it's all about Valentine's Day, erection, relationships, situationships, tomorrow, can I advertise something real quick? Since I'm here, right? I have authority. Cool. So, for everyone who doesn't have a plan yet, between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. tomorrow evening, that's Friday, that's 14th of February, that's St. Valentine's Day in some of the countries. At Happiness Hostel, there is a little event that's gonna include, well, speed dating for those who wanna just have a fun interactions, and then scavenger hunt and a human bingo. Everything has very cool prizes for couples, for singles. So again, if you don't have any plans, please come. I'll be happy to welcome you with some free shots. Cool?
We get laid there.
Thank you.
Do we
Thank
get
you.
laid there?
Will you come?
Do we get laid there?
You will if you come for the speed dating part.
Can I be there tonight after this? So make sure-
Tonight, no, you gotta wait
I
for
wanna make
tomorrow.
Sure. I want to be there after this.
Unless we do the speed dating today,
I
now.
want to sign a contract.
Who wants? Raise your hand. All right. Next person. I don't want to take too much time from this show. Ace, are you ready to blow this stage up and blow their minds? Guys, please give a round of applause. The godfather of the Thursday Giggles.
Yo. Thank you, guys. Guys, thank you for staying. You guys are true fans of stand-up comedy. Again, Charelco did his set for tonight. The best fucking performance. Everyone left, but the real fans is stayed. So thank you. Let me start my set with. You guys ever notice how some people can't end the conversation online? They don't know when to stop. You know, like my friend Ralph. Like, Ralph, I already hearted your message. Basically, that means, cool, noted, I am moving on with my life. But some people are crazy. They don't know that chats are supposed to be like just a micro conversation, you know? Quick, snappy, efficient. Unlike my friend Rolf, who can't stop replying, even though I already said, haha, yeah. Because for me, when I say, haha, yeah, that's basically saying that's the end of the fucking conversation. I don't want to hear anything from you, Ralph. This is why I always wish you go deaf, Ralph. Speaking of deaf, I met a deaf guy once, and I asked this deaf guy, yo, you guys ever talk while dreaming on your dreams? How do you communicate? You guys still do sign language? And the deaf guy answered, I can't hear you. So I respectfully repeated my question. Of course, using the sign language, because I know a lot of languages as a Filipino. I'm used to it. So I asked again, Ralph, not Ralph, this is a different guy, a deaf guy. Deaf guy. If you guys sleep, you guys ever dream or talk? I don't know. Do you guys ever do sign language? And the deaf guy looked at me and kind of smiled, and then he said, we can't, this is the sign language. We can't talk, still can't talk while dreaming, but our dreams have subtitles. Like, what subtitles? This fucking deaf guy, definitely funny. Definitely funny. Definitely funny. So I replied, I thought you guys on your dreams still do the fucking like a gang signs and shit. To my surprise, a deaf guy replied with the universal one sign language we all knew, which is fuck yeah. And then we both laugh, and this is the things that I like with about humor, you know, especially during some conditions. Humor can be like a power, you know, because that's you being more, and that's a power that we can all like channel whenever we have this, you know, dark times in our life. Moving on with humor. Anybody else single for Valentine's? Just me? You? A lot? Alright, I'm glad. Yeah, dude. You can like hang out together. Fuck these couples. Fuck these people in love. I have a question for couples. You guys ever feel like sex is just like stabbing your person with your flesh weapon? It's just stabbing. You can see it by their faces too. With the guy's face, looks like he's really stabbing someone. You know, or is it like a baby kangaroo trying to find his way home? You know, like a little Joey, hopping in and out of your pouch. Which one is it? The stabbing or baby kangaroo? All right, let's move on. That didn't laugh. I don't know what's funny. Damn. Baby kangaroo, little Joey. Whoa. So my mom is obsessed with grandkids. And every time my mom calls me, she's always like, when are you gonna have kids, Ace? When are you gonna have kids? And it gets to a point that it's pretty annoying because I mean, I love my mom, but sometimes I would tell her straight, like, Mom, first of all, I don't even have a girlfriend. Second, I can't just pick a random girl off the street and then decide to start a family right there. But my mom is crazy, you know, because she thought that this is what I feel like my mom think of my love life. I would see a girl, I would meet a girl on the street, and then I would ask the girl, hey, what's your name? And then the girl would be like, my name is, you know what, it doesn't matter. You trying to fuck? Let's fucking start a family. Oh my God, yes, let's do it. It's crazy, because my mom always calls that a random moment, you know. And the worst is when I'm scrolling through porn sites, you know. Porn sites, porn videos. My mom calling, imagine me scrolling through, like sorting out porn videos. And then I see my mom, my phone ringing. And there's my mom. Like, I'm watching a motherfucker while I see my mother call her. What the hell? And then sometimes I would pick the phone and then my mom will tell me, Ace, I'm praying for you. Like, what? What are you praying for?
She knows.
I know she knows.
She's
But
always watching.
she is. I'm praying for you to have a family. Like, Mom, we have a family. I have a family. Are you kicking me out, Mom? God damn. So sometimes I would try to like plan my, you know, counterattack, a strategic counterattack to my mom. You know, I feel like whenever she calls, I would pick the phone right away and go straight to, Mom, I thought about what you said, so now I kidnapped the girl. She's on the room. She is now calling the cops. You need to bail me out. Bam. Just to like annoy her sometimes, you know. I love my mom. Single era, guys. You know, there's a Tagalog term. I'm single, and there's a Tagalog term called tingle, which is really close to single, you know. It's just alphabetically speaking, it's next. You know? You guys know tingle? Everyone knows tingle? Can we say tingle all together in 1, 2, 3? Tingle! Tingle is the Tagalog term for clitoris. Yeah, tingle. Tingle! And there's a Filipino saying, I may be single, but I can find the tingle. No, I just made that up. I just say that's... Guys, look, this is my self-love era, you know. I'm not watching rom-com movies at night and thinking, I wish I would be that guy. You know, my mom's calling me and, yo, are you watching The Notebook again? No, Mom. Is it My Sassy Girl? No, Mom, it's Notting Hill tonight. But really, guys, I'm not crying at night. I've been loving myself. And by that, I mean I'm jerking my own dick at night. But here's the problem. It feels gay. You know, jerking it's kind of gay, you know. It literally feels like you're holding a dick. And among all the people who love holding dick, besides my ex-girlfriend who's a fucking bitch, I think the gay guys love to hold dicks, right? Is it me? We listen, we don't judge. Hey! So I try to stop watching porn because I feel like I'm not just watching girls making love. I'm also watching dudes getting laid. And I kept seeing myself in this like hand gymnastic situation in front of my screen, trying to block the guy. Yeah, focusing. I should have chosen a different category, but I am still conservative. I still want the one-on-one with. But the thing is, it's hard because sometimes the fucking cameraman will just zoom into the guy's face. You know, just when you're about to finish. Like, I feel like that's how you turn gay, you know. A repetitive number of times you nutting on a guy's face. I don't know. Damn. That's how I know that, because that's how my friend turned gay. His name is Rogelio Castillo III. You will watch this. My friend turned gay. He's now Raj. I mean, she's now Raj. I'm a Filipino. I'm bad with pronouns. We only have one pronoun, siya. That's gender fits all. Yeah, take it or leave it. Yeah, but anyway, Raj, one time we did a documentary shoot out of town, and I had to use the public bathroom. And I caught Raj taking a video of my dick from, you know, that little space at the door of the cubicle. And I told him, yo, that's gay, man. So I planned my counter attack to Raj, which is also kind of gay. But my plan was just to capture video of him pooping. So fast forward in the future, we are at Changi Airport in Singapore for a layover, and then I saw Raj went straight to the restroom. And I feel like this is my time. I went straight, pulled out my phone, and then just started recording to the cubicle. And I was trying to hold my laughter, but then at some point it burst. I couldn't hold it. So I was laughing really hard, and Raj was like, bro, where are you? Where are you? And I was laughing because that is some godlike psychological warfare, you guys. I just won the battle. So I kept recording up until I feel like I have enough footage of Raj pooping. And then when I finally checked, it was the wrong cubicle. It was the wrong stall. Yo, I was recording a Chinese guy watching his phone, and then when I zoomed in, he was watching porn video at the airport. Dude, I fucking run straight to my gate. All right, that's my set. Thank you guys for staying. Give it up for our host, Kat. Damn.
Check. Thank you, Grandmaster Reese.
What's next, my love?
That's solid.
You want to go next?
Max? Who's Max? Max, Mad Max. Max, show your face, show your hand. Guys, tell me, are you enjoying this evening? Thank you, because I think what you'd rather do if not be here with a bunch of cool people, smiling, laughing, getting a bit embarrassed, but still enjoying your beautiful evening. Thank you so much once again for staying, no matter load shedding, no matter brownout. And the next on the stage, coming Max. Please, round of applause. Welcome, our new resident.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Okay, great to be back on stage. It is, we've had another blackout. Thank you, Sharelko. And it's February 13 and it's almost Valentine's, so I have to do my required dating joke. So I'm no longer single, but this joke is when I was single. Just a story. You know when you're starting to date someone and you don't really know the relationship yet. You haven't set guidelines or anything. So you bring your date home to their place because you're a gentleman, and you bring them home, and you take them home to their place, and you say goodbye. You're still not sure if you're sleeping over, so you try as best you can to slowly kiss them, and hopefully they ask you to stay. But eventually you try to do it as slow as possible, and you start walking to the door, leaving, pretending you're on my way, and reaching for the doorknob, turning it as slow as possible, and hopefully they say, "You can stay." And like a shameless man, you let go of the doorknob and go back to her. So I had a few of those experiences in my life, and hopefully you guys as well. Once you do stay over, that's like a next jump in your relationship, and you're excited, of course. Oh my God, they're sharing a bed, we're going to sleep together. But when you're starting a relationship, especially a relationship you care about, you don't instantly jump a few steps and instantly try to sleep with a girl. So what I do before was you try to hold off on sex as long as possible, especially with the relationships you really want to make it work. It's not a one night stand kind of thing. So try to really your best to push it back. So you begin, you're already sharing the bed, so of course you're going to cuddle. But being the gentleman that I am, you have certain techniques that you need to employ to maintain that relationship. Slowly progress. So when you're cuddling, you can't deny having an erection at night. So what I used to do is you grab a tiny throw pillow, sandwich it between your dong and her butt, and hopefully she doesn't feel the erection coming up. As you know that can escalate or get you booted out of there real quick. So I used to do that was me when I was single, and now no longer. Just that pushing back technique really worked. So February 13, day before Valentine's. It's not only the day before Valentine's for me, it marks my 5th year on this island. So I've been here for 5 years now, and it's been great. It's been great. Like each year something happens. Like they told you to live on this island because it's a fun island. It's like you do a lot of things. They said it will be fun. They said that they told me that will be fun. So yeah, I moved here February 13 of 2020. Facebook reminded me of an image of that, riding a tricycle. And yeah, each year something happens. Like 2020, a month, damn it, Ace. So yeah, 2020, February 13. I worked at a hostel, so after a month and a half, like 6 weeks later, the pandemic happened and like everything was just shut down. So I had no work, but and they also banned, like stupidly, they banned surfing during that time. And you know what are we islanders to do? But if we can't surf, then we drink. So the supply of tanduay was dwindling down, and they even banned drinking, which was, I don't know if they thought it was a good idea, but they tried to. So what we did before was, you wanted to drink at 10 a.m., you can go to a store, they won't give it to you unless you have a bag to hold the alcohol. But you can't just be walking around in the street bringing alcohol. So you have to bring a backpack, give it to the sari-sari store, and so whatever bottles you want to buy, maybe 2 tanduays and 3 Red Horse, because we're starting early. So they put it inside the bag, you pay, and at 10 a.m. you're walking back to the hostel with your backpack going clink, 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 clink. Because, starting to drink. And yeah, you'd start drinking, and by the time, if your party kept going by 10 p.m., you'd get raided by police. So police would come, and it was crazy because some people, I didn't know my friends could climb fences. I have never seen a white person climb a fence until cops raided the hostel. So that was an insane time. So that was 2020. 2021, pandemic was dying down, and people were starting to build again, trying to recover. And by December of that year, a storm hit us, like a crazy storm, and everything was destroyed. I found God that night because as I was sleeping, everything just destroyed, and I just want a good night's sleep. So I was lying on my hammock because the bed was wet. So I was lying on my hammock, staring, praying to God, please Lord, let this day, please no more rain for tonight. As I was staring at the sky because the roof was gone. I was praying. Thankfully, it didn't rain that night, and I was able to get one more good night of sleep before, walking around town and seeing everything just flat out destroyed. That was 2021. 2022, everyone's gotten back to the island. I started dating that year. It's pretty fun. Yeah, that Christmas. Well, what happened 2022? Yeah, sorry. Huh? Oh yeah, a flood. Like you couldn't go to Japa. You can't do anything. Your motorbikes couldn't pass through a certain part of going to Dapa because it was like just flooded. Like you had to leave your motorbike and walk maybe half a kilometer through a river, a river that wasn't there a few weeks ago. And yeah, we survived that. 2023. What happened in 2023? Just had a fire. Just a fire. Because Sharelko just was giving up. So we had a few fires. 2024, last year, we had 14 days of blackout. That was fun. You had to decide whether I'd remove my blanket so that it would be cooler, but mosquitoes would attack me, or I'd wear the blanket and it was hot, but mosquitoes couldn't get to me. So yeah, 2025, I'm not sure what happens this year. hopefully something great. I know something great will come. And also, yeah, hopefully nothing too bad. So yeah, 5 years on the island, and good and bad things happen. But what I always say to people when you're in the island, you are where you are supposed to be. So to 2025, I'll see you guys next time.
There are two ladies wearing white dress.
Yeah. Right over there.
Can you see them?
Yeah, I see them. Not just you, man.
They look like ghosts.
It's not just you that's seeing them, man.
Alright, Nancy, how are you?
I haven't seen you guys in a month.
The pillow.
What?
The pillow.
The pillow, man. It works.
Pillow, man.
The pillow
Is that
technique.
what you call your side chick, Max?
Yeah. So no more side chicks now, man. No more side
Just a
chicks.
pillow.
It's a pillow now that gets messy all the time. The pillow you used to wipe yourself off afterwards. The towel's busy.
Put it inside, Max.
Put it inside. Yeah.
Release it there.
Just release it
Is that your
there.
partner, Max?
Yeah, over there.
Oh, she's
What's happening for Valentine's?
Oh, we already had our Valentine's date today.
Well, you're like panicking, right?
Tomorrow for another partner?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're busy. So, and you know what I really don't like about Valentine's? Like all the restaurants are full. Full, and I don't want to go fight other couples for tables. So, go on dates, guys. Like,
Actually, we're planning a secret for you that Max is gonna reveal tonight.
What?
Yeah. Come on,
Max
say it, Max.
will- I don't. You guys are already engaged.
yes. That cat's out of the bag.
That's it. Give it up for Max.
Give it up for Max.
Yes, sir. No king.
Well, guys, that was the last set for tonight's Thursday Giggles. Let's give a round of applause to Max.
That's so good set. Well,
It sounds like a set. Applause. You don't want to leave? You want to stay? Max, you want to? Thank you. Maybe someone else wants to try the lager.
We have a DJ.
Yes, we still have a DJ. We still have cold beers. We still have good vibes. And please stay for another, I don't know, half an hour to chill, to mingle and jingle, to start your Valentine's today, and maybe being asked to stay over. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
God, thank you.
Okay, for everyone who will not have some date this tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll save you. Come to the workshop on Tuesday in Amari. Let's write your hearts.
It's also like
Let's save what we can save after you don't get anyone. Thank you everyone for coming. And again.